Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Variety Show with Adam Sorenko. We are back, some more Hogwarts Legacy. It's been a while. I think it's been maybe 2 weeks since we played this game. Yeah. I've been having a lot of troubles with my computer and this game in particular. If you've been keeping up with the fiasco or Finasco, as I can't remember who said it, but I was watching The Bachelor a couple years ago, and someone was like, "This is such a finasco." Like, it's just like, it's not a word. But yeah, yeah, it's been a finasco, as she says. But we're back with some more Hogwarts Legacy. We are still streaming through my Steam Deck because I guess this game doesn't want to work on my computer for some reason. Yeah, it still looks fine. I guess this time it's a little bit better. I did get a new CPU cooler. So hopefully the stream doesn't go out like last time. Hopefully my computer doesn't burst into flames and die. Okay. That looks fine. Okay. Yeah, so last time we helped out Natty with her stuff, kind of bumbled our way through this
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
And that guy got married to his daughter or something like that. Honestly, it was hard to follow because the game kept like skipping out and stuff. But we are back. We are going to be doing whatever we have available. We also did play that stupid ball game or whatever for like 30 minutes. So that was kind of a mess, but we did manage to defeat the person. So yeah. So I thought I would, do a little bit of a late night stream now that everything is fixed. Well, everything in terms of my actual computer is fixed. Not sure what's going on with the game, but at least we have this sort of workaround, I guess, to do. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we'll just keep. I was going to continue the story, but I guess we have this quest to do. But yeah. So my computer is uneffed somewhat. This is nice. I don't think we saw this before. Ow. Ow.
Bombarda. Levioso. Flipendo. Glacier.
I froze you.
Flipendo.
Anyways, got a bit distracted there. Let's head to. Ooh, this is nice. We never really got to explore this place in the winter time. Okay. I mean, for streaming through my Steam Deck, this still looks pretty good, honestly. I mean, it's a little bit choppy, but I think that's just more of the streaming it through like 7 different things rather than the actual game. I'm sure it probably looks better on the actual Steam Deck. Okay, what do you want, Miss Evangeline?
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things?
Oh, I think
Was
we
it
already
what bells?
did this quest.
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But Mum's the word.
Who's Mum?
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
Okay, well,
I
yeah,
imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
I guess we can go
Protego!
look at the bell tower, but we did already do this one already. I guess it would be bell tower wing. The bell tower is where exactly? Maybe in here. But yeah, it does say to return to Adelaide, or whatever her name is. So we did already do this quest. I think we saw that 4, 5 episodes ago. But yeah. Ooh. This is nice. One second. Adjust my controller. It's a little bit better. Yeah, I'm still facing the issue with the issue I was facing before with the
What are you even doing in that class? Or is it that sniveling teacher of yours? You can be sure I'll be having words with that so-called school. You will receive an outstanding one way or another.
Okay. I was still facing issues with the low fatal exception error or whatever it was called. And yeah, so I don't know why that's happening, but it is. Yeah, okay, we already did this. So. back here to see the bells. We already placed these like a couple episodes ago. Yeah. We've been having issues streaming this game the past couple of weeks, so playing it for a little bit tonight. Because I can, pretty much. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to Evangeline. Is somewhere. Where is Evangeline? Loading times is a lot longer on the Steam Deck than on my computer, but I guess it's better than not loading at all. I really don't know why that's happening. I thought it was maybe because of the issue I was having with my CPU cooler, but I guess not.
Been up to no good.
Because there's just like one thing after another. Like first the game stopped working, then like my computer just like
I thought
died.
I could count on my friend.
But yeah. Okay. Anyways, Evangeline, we're
The
done.
bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
That was easy. Okay. Well.
Protego!
Let's see if there's any other quests we can do here before we head to there. Nope. Oh, wait. No. Nope. Okay. Oh, we're missing a lot of treasure chests in this. Oh, I think. I don't know if the Ravenclaw stuff counts towards that, but I know that there are treasure chests in the room for the Ravenclaw. But I think it might just be like up here, which I think we can explore now. Yeah, I'll do that now. We have the what do you call Alohomora spell now. Oh. 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 Okay. Nice. Okay.
Revelio.
I hear you. Well, there's all the treasure chests that we're missing.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Oh. Oops. Yeah, because last time this, whenever we did the Alohomora or the Revelio spell, it would like freeze. So definitely an improvement on that. I guess we'll just unlock the door here.
Revelio. Alohomora.
only a level 1 lock. Oh, that would be a lot stronger. I guess maybe there's more stuff up here to unlock, probably.
Revelio.
Nice. 15th of February, 1851. This morning's crystal gazing was most discouraging. I was initially thrilled to see the Ministry of Magic in my future. The atrium appeared to me clear as day. I've always dreamed of working there. However, as the atrium dissolved into a sea of brooms, endless rows of them, my elation turned to despair. Am I destined for a future in broom regulatory control? The tedium would rival the song of a whooper for my sanity. For now, I must accept that I am simply not naturally inclined towards divination, although perhaps I have some subtle skill in that. I can sense that. Likely so. Wonder who this is by. Anyways, got a little prize for our exploration. Unidentified head.
Revelio.
So there's no other secret rooms here.
Aloha Mora.
Here we go.
Revelio.
I had this problem last time. It's hard to see the thing when it pops up. Darling sister, delighted to have received your recent owl. Sounds as if you are, as usual, rising to the challenges presented by not only the students, but also a certain headmaster. Your patience knows no bounds. Speaking of patience, thank you for all that you've done for Gareth. Your instincts are sharp indeed. A delicate balance of discipline and creative encouragement is all he needs. I confess I'm glad that his fellow students have replaced his own family when it comes to trying out his latest brews. Marvelous how he spins it. You're the first lucky ones. Never mentions the possibility of untoward reactions. Well, I must be off. Apologies for the short note. Seems the youngest has got herself into a bit of predicament. Tossed a garden gnome into the neighbor's dirigible. Sure. Plums again. Anyway, hope to see you at the holidays. Sending my love. G. So I think this is for Professor Weasley.
Revelio.
Another one of these. I'll have to head to the what do they call it? The room of requirement? Yeah. Before we head out.
Revelio.
Circle. Okay.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Nice. So confused Where's this thing? Sounds farther away than before.
Revelio.
I like jump off the stairs. I can. No, I want you to work. Let's try this. Wait. This. I was like, where's the door? Yes, okay. Professor Hecat, as discussed, I have corresponded with my goblin acquaintances at Gringotts. I have condemned Ranrock's actions and have some have privately considered that his motives may not be what they seem. From what I've heard of his treatment towards others of his own kind, those who refuse to join his ranks, I am inclined to agree with our friends at the bank. What? From what I've heard of his treatment towards others of his own kind, those who refuse to join his ranks, I am inclined to agree with our friends at the bank. Oh, that his motives are not what they seem. Yeah, okay. It was just really weirdly phrased. I will let you know what more I hear. Suffice it to say that for now we must remain vigilant. Respectively, Aesop Chart.
Revelio.
Sometimes you'll see it on the map if you can like find like that. But I don't see it, so.
Revelio.
I'm surprised there's so much here. I thought this would be just like a little thing,
Lumos.
not a whole. Oh, I know where that leads. We'll come back later. Okay. I think we're back. I think we're back. Also notice that there's a little bit of drift from my controller. Not sure where that's coming from. Okay, anyways, I don't know what's... Okay, I think it's fixed. Anyways, I don't know, yeah, I don't know what happened, but, yeah, we're back. I think OBS just, like, crashed or something. And now my controller doesn't work. Great. I could just play it like play it using the Steam Deck while holding it. Okay, wonderful. This is also this one. There we go. Anyways, what were we doing? Oh, yeah, we were trying to find this stupid butterfly. Okay, I think that was it. Butterfly.
Revelio. Lumos.
Like it's that, isn't it?
Revelio. Lumos.
It's not moving. So I don't think it's so what am I looking for? Oh, okay, I think it might be that actually.
Confringo. Revelio.
Okay, Headmaster's Office Gargoyle. The staircase that leads to the Headmaster's office is guarded by an enchanted gargoyle that will only let those who know the password enter. Though anyone choosing to visit the current occupant of the office is difficult to fathom. Oh. Oh. I think this is back all the way down. So Geronimo! 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 Okay. Yeah, I think it's all the way down here.
Lumos.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think the issue with the software that I'm using, or the software that I'm using, I have some plugins that I have for OBS that aren't updated anymore, so I'm like still on the most recent, I guess, update for that. But I do think I need to probably just pull the bullet. Pull the bullet? That's not how you go. That's not the saying. What's the... Punch the bullet? Pull the bullet? Pull the trigger. There we go. I guess we need a key for that. Okay, anyways, pull the trigger on just updating it, but the issue is that I have some plugins that aren't updated yet, so I need to do that. So we can't go up to thing just yet.
Confringo.
What if we were like invisible? Nope. Okay, I guess we'll come back here then.
Revelio.
I mean, seems like we need a key anyways. It's gonna annoy me. We'll have to come back here anyways, so I guess we'll get it then. It's still gonna annoy me. Yeah.
Revelio.
So we can still hear it from like all the way up here. It's like crazy. Hear that? Guess that's... There's only one door for that. Also, there's something here. I have no idea where it is.
Revelio.
Okay, maybe we did get that one then. Okay, well, let's head to the room of requirement. Since we have some stuff to put into the thing. Nice. Then we'll equip our new gear. Did we just buy these gloves? I feel like. Okay, this one's still fine. Base wear. That one's better. Everything else is still bad. Let's wait for that. That was everything. Yep. Looks like it. Okay, cool. Let's go sort this out. Traits. Let's see what I can this. This as well. This one. We're gonna need to get some more Jobbernawl feathers. It's fine. Flipper feathers. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's go check on our. I think they're both in here. Yeah.
Revelio.
Yeah, got 3 from that. Oops.
Revelio.
Is that everyone? Yep, seems like everyone. Okay.
Protego.
Did we? I think we completed this challenge. Let's see. Oh no, we haven't. Okay, we need one more for that. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, so we got a Hooper offspring, a calf. I guess we need a Jabba Null offspring.
I'll look after you.
Okay, cool. And nice. Legendary Masquerade Mask. Let's see how this looks. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, but I still like my glasses. Okay, cool. Glad we got that taken care of. Now we just need to rescue, I think, like 5 more beasts, and we should be good to go.
Protego.
Okay, I think we'll probably do the one quest here, and then we'll call it a day. Wasn't planning on streaming super long, especially since we started kind of late. But yeah, glad to be back to streaming. It's been a couple weeks. I was off last week. I think I mentioned this. If not, well, this is me saying it now. I was on a work trip, so I couldn't stream last night. I couldn't stream. This is not the way to go. I couldn't stream last week.
Protego.
Where am I going? Oh. It is where I'm supposed to be going. Okay. I just didn't see the marker, so it didn't seem like that was the right place, but I guess it was.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is.
Are you kidding me?
I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself.
We were literally right there.
You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Okay, well. This literally happens in
How
every
will I
single
gain
game I play.
access
Okay.
to the headmaster's office. Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
This literally happens in every single game I play. Like, I go someplace to, like, explore because I'm like, ooh, I've been here before. And then literally the next thing I have to do in the story is like, oh, you know about that place that, like, is new and, like, was very tempting to explore? Actually, we want you to explore that now. You know, after, right after you decided to explore it. Yeah, and then you're gonna have to do everything that you did before. But this time, there's no goodies to get because you already explored it. So, yeah. But, yeah, at least we'll figure out what's in there this episode. Let's call this episode The Headmaster's Office or something. I don't know. Yeah, these loading screens are a lot longer than I'm used to. I think I went. Excuse me. I think I went to the wrong
Protego!
teleport. Okay. Try this again. I don't know what's happening there. Yeah. Oh, this is taking forever. Okay, there we go.
You're entitled to your opinion. Doesn't mean I'm obliged to agree.
Revelio.
That's what I'm saying.
Thought they were talking, but I guess not. Okay. Professor Fig, I need help breaking into the headmaster's office.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oh, we're doing this now? Okay. Nice.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes.
As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Whoa, this is weird. We can't use our Revelio spell. Just can't use any of our spells. I'm assuming we can't teleport either. That would be great. Yeah. Okay, I guess this is probably gonna be like, ooh, Professor Black, hello. Hello, my students. How are you doing? Oh.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Why don't you give it to me? I can deliver it. I mean, not me.
Chewing with your mouth
give it to
open?
Adam.
Where are your manners? I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
On your way.
Well, there's one for my diary.
So we'll just keep going this way. This will take forever to load. Okay.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Where's Patches?
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Goodness, it's the headmaster.
It was really awkward.
Something is very wrong with Professor Black. Dittany and Booba Pus. Moustache paste.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ominous, huh? Yes. I feel like we haven't really interacted with Professor Black very much.
Greetings!
Oh.
I mean, out of my way, children!
Excuse me.
Professor, a word?
No.
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I guess we did read that on some paper. That's why they canceled the game. So I wonder, it probably would have been different dialogue if we didn't read that. Interesting. But yeah, I think that would be nice.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Dang. Okay. Guess people really
Stand
don't
proud,
like this guy.
purebloods. The future is yours.
Honestly, the way some of those Slytherins fall all over Professor Black, it's embarrassing. Even he seems irritated by it. Then again, what isn't he irritated by? I fell asleep in Transfiguration once. Professor Weasley woke me up and I had drool all over my wand. Couldn't transfigure my way out of that. I was always in trouble, I was. Always something broken in the garden. Ornaments, torn up lawn. I still can't manage to transfigure a match into a needle without catching it on fire. I spent hours trying to conjure a meat pie when I was a first year, only to then find out about Gamp's Law. Such a disappointment. I asked Amit to tutor me in Transfiguration, but he refused. I'm a lost cause.
Yeah, Gamp's Law is you can't transfigure any food. Where'd she go? Oh well. Okay. Let's just keep going. Interesting.
I'm dreading taking my Transfiguration owl. Absolutely dreading it. I'd rather jinx myself than have to explain reasons for the exceptions to Gamp's Law.
My brother caused a lot of trouble in Professor Weasley's class when he was at school. He'd idly wave his wand whilst daydreaming and transfigure someone's book into a beetle.
I hated learning Vanishment. Never had such abysmal marks.
Transfiguration's far too difficult for me. Much prefer potions.
I like to have a recipe to follow.
Professor Weasley's easily my favourite. Her wand work is exquisite.
Not the headmaster. Not now.
Oops. You guys have anything to say?
I thought your sister was well behaved.
She was, until my mother bought her a stink pellet. Now she's become this delirious monster.
Surely one stink pellet couldn't bring about such change.
It's serious. I think it's the green smoke. It's her favourite colour. I can't believe my mother didn't think of that. Be on alert.
I do look
Professor
forward
Black's
to
on
going
patrol.
home for the holidays. Mum's pumpkin pasties are the best I've ever had.
My family has a gobstones tournament. every
They're probably
year.
like, why is this guy
Bit
just
chaotic,
standing here?
But loads of fun.
My brothers and I prefer pumpkin juice with almond pies. My aunt introduced us to those years ago.
Yeah, I had pumpkin pie. I had pumpkin juice at Hogwarts, but it was okay. It wasn't very good, but it's all right.
I'd wager the Hufflepuff common room is the coziest.
Anyways, oh, hello. There you are.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
They're talking about us.
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
I don't know what you're talking about. Excuse me, coming through. Mr. Headmaster.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Excuse me.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I can't believe the suit of armor is just like destroyed.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
Nice.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
That's so funny. Okay, anyways, let's find the password. Hello, kids. Just walking through here. Nothing to be concerned about.
As hard a worker as any house elf.
What's up, Scrubs?
Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Nice. I don't know if that actually changed, but... Oh no, it did. Okay, cool. Okay, what's up, Scrope?
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
I changed my mind.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
I mean, he seems to be very, like, pure blood sort of oriented, I guess. So I think this is probably the right answer.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Toujours.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for
I don't
me.
know what it is.
But Master
Toujours.
knows that
Yeah, I was like,
Scrope's
isn't it just
French is most pitiful.
Toujours.
Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha!
Pur.
Thank you.
Okay, fine.
Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Excuse me.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Guess we got our banners decorated. That's nice. Nice little decoration. Nothing to see here, just burping, you know. Ate a little bit of something. Okay, bye. Oh. Didn't realize there was this stuff here.
Made it just in time.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio.
Nice.
Alohomora.
I'm not getting any vibrations in my controller.
Revelio. Confringo.
Nice.
Revelio.
Okay, well. Guess with that taken care of, I think we'll probably call it a day here. I do like have our Ravenclaw banners. Pretty nice. But yeah, I think next time we'll try to maybe figure out if I can get the stream working on my actual computer and not streaming it through Steam Deck. Otherwise, we'll be back with some more Hogwarts Legacy on Monday. But yeah, I guess tomorrow or Sunday, depending on how I'm feeling, I guess, we'll be streaming some Xenoblade, that's the word. Yeah, look forward to that. I don't really remember what we were doing last time. I think we're just continuing our little exploring of the world and making sure that we help out the colonies and stuff. I don't remember exactly which colony we were at. I think colony 30. But it might have been a different colony. But we do have a couple more to do there, so we'll be a bit busy with that. That should be pretty easy to stream since nothing's changing in terms of complications, I guess. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to figure out what's going on with the Hogwarts Hogwarts Legacy stuff in this episode, or for this game. But yeah, I think this works fine. I mean, it's not the best thing in the world, but it's fine. Definitely wish it looked better, but beggars can't be choosers, as they say. Definitely does look a lot better on the actual Steam Deck. It was messing around with it earlier. But yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Variety Show with Adam Srinko. We'll be back Sunday with Xenoblade, unless I feel like I want to stream tomorrow. And then Sunday we'll also have a new episode of the Max C channel. We'll be making some shakshuka, I believe is how you pronounce it. So look forward to that. Other than that, go watch the latest episode of the Max C channel. We made some Easter soup for Easter Sunday. It's also white borscht soup, so you can have that, year round. But specifically usually made traditionally made for Easter time. And I guess if you're Eastern Orthodox, Easter is this Sunday. So yeah, you can make it for that if you want. But yeah, other than that, thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Variety Show with Adam Srinko. It is good to be back streaming after being away for so long. Yeah. Excited for continuing this. We'll be starting a new game next week, 2 weeks from now. So hopefully we can get Hogwarts Legacy done by then. Definitely messing with my plans because we should have had this game done by this week or next week. Yeah, we'll just keep trucking along, I guess. See what happens. Yeah, we'll be playing Xenoblade as well, so. Yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching for the third time, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! You can still see the game.